Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and today this channel officially hits around 700 videos posted. And that's why today I'm going to teach you guys my strategy, how I make videos on YouTube, how I grow my channel, and on top of that, how the heck do I post a video every single day for the past 700 days? And by the way, I think it's more like around 701 videos I have posted on this channel, but let's just say $700 for the sake of round numbers here. But on top of that, guys, some of you guys might not know this, but on August 20th of 2018, this channel right here, after 8 to 9 years of work, hit around 2,000 subscribers, okay? So 8 to 9 years of work led to 2,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden 2 years of work led to around 283,000 subscribers. So obviously I learned something along the way, and that's what I'm going to teach you guys here in this video right now. And by the way, if you guys are new here, I post videos every single day, so make sure to also subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. On top of that, also destroy the like button. Now, the very first thing, guys, before I even start this video officially with my strategies, how I get videos, how I grow my channel, all this stuff, my strategies, the answer is, the most important thing is basically, why do you post videos, okay? If your answer is basically, hey, I want to get really rich, I want to make a lot of money, that's a valid answer. But usually YouTube is more about what can you do for your audience than what can it do for you in reality. Because guess what? Although you want to make all this money from YouTube, it already has a threshold, meaning that until you hit 1K subscribers and also 4,000 watch hours, you're not going to make a single dime off of YouTube. So if all you care is about money, that might take you a year or 2 years just of working and working and working without making a dollar to then finally make a dollar, and that's probably not going to be a lot of money anyway. So the idea is, it can't just be about money. It has to be a mix of, hey, yeah, I want to make money. That's important also, but I also want to help people in some way. So my answer is usually, I want to make a piece of content every single day that in some way helps someone, and in some ways can spark someone on the journey of financial freedom and learning more about money and what money can actually do for them in the way of, hey, I can invest my money and retire early. I don't have to stay at a job for 45 years. Those are the questions I want to answer every single day when I make this content. So if I get 1 view on a video or 2 views or 5 views or 10 views, I know for a fact I helped one person to actually get ahead in life. And that is all I really care about, okay? So that's the entire idea. And that's why I'm never caught up in the game of like, hey, I want to get all these views. And by the way, some videos get a ton of views, and that's awesome, because you get to help more people. But in reality, it's not about the views you get. It's basically about how many people can you actually help and how much value can you add to other people's life. And if you do that correctly, eventually the money will come either way. So now let's talk about actual strategy. And by the way, I recommend you pause this video right here and write down exactly, why do I want to make videos on YouTube? How can I help someone? And why is this right here important to me, okay? So just make sure you answer those questions before you continue on this video. Now, here is my strategy step by step on how I grow my channel and post videos every single day and where I get all of my ideas from. Now, the first question is probably, Tommy, how do you get ideas for over 700 videos? The answer is, I do the same thing that PewDiePie actually does, where basically he goes on YouTube and searches up the top videos of other people and then does those videos again, but in a different way, with a different style, and also with different values in them, because basically now it's his video in a way. And by the way, I'm going to break this down step by step, okay? But when I first started YouTube, the idea was, by the way, step by step here, the idea was, well, what's my niche, okay? What am I gonna be talking about? And by the way, if you're new to YouTube, you can't make a channel where you talk about different things like, hey, I do cooking, I do finance, I do vlogs, I do a talk show, I do pranks on one channel. That does not work. You have to have a niche. So my niche is finance. Everything money I talk about, right? So my initial idea was, I'm going to grab the top 10 people in my niche and find out exactly what they're doing and work backwards to then create myself and build myself up to that level. That is what I did. So step by step, okay, let's say you wanted to do my strategy. What exactly would you do? Well, the answer is, well, first of all, grab the 10 people in your niche. So for example, if that is finance, that might be me, Graham, me, Kevin, Nate O'Brien, Aksebi, and also our Rich Journey. A lot of people in the finance world, right? If yours is makeup, you have James Charles, and that is the extent of my knowledge there. And also gaming, maybe PewDiePie and other people here and there, and memes, because PewDiePie does like memes now. But the answer is, those are the people you want to know exactly what they actually do and why they actually do things. So in my case, how would I go ahead and get ideas for videos that are actually popular and are going to get views and actually grow my channel? The answer is I would go ahead and look up one of these people. So in my case, let's look up TommyBryson, right? Boom. I look up TommyBryson. Here are all the videos he's posted, but this stuff is important, yes, but I want to go over to his channel. Click his channel and then click videos, and then you want to go right here where it says sort by. So you want to sort by most popular. That way you know exactly what are the most popular videos on this channel, and that way you find out exactly what are the videos that people actually want to see the most. In this case, how to start an ATM business, how to start investing for beginners, how to make money on a smartphone, also 7 illegal ways to make money, do not try this, and how to make videos on YouTube without showing your face, and also Cash App scams. Now, once I find these videos, right, what I don't do is watch the videos. I never really watch the videos, and here's why. Because if I watch this video about how to make an ATM business, usually I'm just going to copy the video word for word, and it's going to influence me in some way. I just can't stop it, right? So what I do is basically I work backwards. So basically, I know what the video is about, the title, maybe the description, the tags, and so on. But once I know that information, I go ahead and go on Google and rebuild the video from scratch with my knowledge. And that's what I do. Now, once I have a full script already built up of this entire video right here, how to start an ATM business, then I go ahead and I click the video. When I click the video, I pause it. Again, I don't watch the video. Don't watch the video because basically you're going to copy things word for word without even having the intention to copy things word for word. What you want to do is you want to search the comments. And in the comments, where are the comments here? In the comments, you're going to find exactly the questions people had that were not answered in the video. And that way, you already built the video yourself, and you also answered questions that the video didn't answer, and on top of that, you didn't copy the video. That is the entire idea. And if you do this correctly, you're going to have an unlimited amount of videos to actually go ahead and create without copying, but you know for a fact those videos are things that people are actually interested in. Now, on top of that, these are popular videos to actually grow your channel. But on top of that, the way YouTube works is basically, it's not like Instagram, right? Where on Instagram, you go on Instagram and people can see every picture you posted. On YouTube, it's more like, hey, I want to search this problem, and then the video that pops up, I'm going to click it. So on YouTube, you want to pop up on every single problem that's within your niche. So every single money question, I want to pop up on every single one of them. So the answer is sometimes you're going to have to answer small questions also. It's not all about big videos that get a lot of views, but it's also about answering small questions from comments and people. For example, sometimes I answer questions about, hey, what about this credit card? Is it good? Or about a company review or something like that, okay? The answer is not every video has to be massive, but the point is, if you have a video on every single search link when it comes up on your niche, right? The answer is people are going to watch your videos, join your channel, and that way you help more and more and more people. Now, on top of that, obviously, that is not the only thing. So the idea is you get to recreate other videos by actually doing them yourself from backwards, from scratch, not copying people in any way. On top of that, you answer small questions by making videos about them, and that way you get a video answering almost every single problem people actually have out there to help them. But guys, if I'm being honest here, when you post these videos, popular videos, and also answering small questions and so on, the answer is not every single video is going to get a lot of views. So don't gauge your performance on the views you get, but gauge it on the people you actually help. And that's going to come from comments or getting one view. That means you did your job as a YouTuber trying to go out there and help people. That is your main job. Now, on top of that, guys, okay, that's not all, obviously, when it comes to YouTube, because on top of that, it's a search engine. So basically, you need to optimize things, your titles, and also your tags, and your description, and so on and so on. So in this case, to do this correctly, I use a tool called TubeBuddy. And on TubeBuddy, it tells me exactly what the best titles for videos actually are. So for example, if I look for a video title, for example, how to make money online, right? A very popular video title. And I click right here to get all the details from TubeBuddy, the tool I actually use. It tells me exactly if this title right here is actually good for my channel. And in this case, the title is great. It's excellent, okay? On top of that, this means there's a lot of search on it, a lot of competition, not that much, which is great. But on top of that, the optimization of my video title is great. And on top of that also, they also give me some tags to actually use for my entire video. That way, I don't have to do all of that work. So if you want to optimize your video, like the title, to get a good title and also get good tags, good descriptions, the answer is I recommend you get TubeBuddy. Now, I have a promo code for TubeBuddy with my name, like TommyBryson, so type that in and you get basically like 20% off, but that's only if you want to take YouTube seriously. And when I first started out, there are free tools out there to actually use, because basically this does cost around $5 a month. It's definitely worth it, and it saves you a ton of time to optimize your videos. That way you know for a fact you're going to get the best chance of having your videos actually seen by people. Now, lastly guys, okay, you're probably thinking about, okay Tommy, I know how you post videos, how you get ideas, how the channel grows, but on top of that, well, how much money do you make and how do you actually gauge money when it comes to your channel? Well, obviously, you have to understand exactly how YouTube pays you. I'm more about, hey, if you do a job, you have to know exactly the details of how you make payments to actually increase the amount of money you earn, or for example, to know all the details. That way, you're fully aware and know nobody out there is trying to play you. That's the whole idea here. So the concept is, when it comes to YouTube, it's very simple to actually understand. You have something called CPM, basically cost per mile, which basically means how much money do you make per 1,000 views. Now, every channel is different. Gaming channels, comedy channels, finance channels, they all get paid differently. Now, the idea is that this is because basically YouTube makes money this way. You have YouTube, you have creators that make content, and then you have advertisers that advertise content on channels, okay? So for example, finance advertisers are willing to pay a lot more money. So basically, finance channels make a lot more money. Gaming advertisers are willing to pay less money because there's a lot more volume out there. So in reality, those people get less money, but in reality, they can make a lot more money from the views they get, from the subscribers, on top of that, from the merch and all that other stuff. So the idea is that in some way, there's a way to make money on YouTube for every creator out there, but every creator is going to make a certain amount of money depending on the channel they actually have and the content they actually post. So for example, a channel like mine might make between $20 per every 1,000 videos all the way up to $50 per every 1,000 videos. So in my case, because again, I want to show you guys all the details, okay? So when I go right here to my entire YouTube channel and I click analytics, you guys can see that right here, for the past 28 days, I got around 997,000 videos. In a normal channel, this could be equal to around $5,000 or $7,000 or $2,000, but in this case, that's equal to around $30,000, because basically advertisers are willing to pay more money to land on finance channels, because basically they get paid a lot more money per conversion, which means that when I advertise something on a finance channel, somebody clicks, they make a lot more money than they spent on those advertisements. And that's basically how the entire game works on YouTube. So overall, guys, okay, just to summarize here, when it comes to videos on YouTube, I just go ahead and recreate videos without watching them. That way they're original and they are 100% my content, and I answer questions that the YouTuber that made that video did not answer. On top of that, I answer very small questions that are about my needs. For example, Tommy, what is an emergency fund? What about this credit card? Do you like that one? I make videos about that stuff also, because basically your job is to go out there and help people, not just to go ahead and make big videos all the time. And last thing, you have to know exactly how money works when it comes to YouTube. And on top of that, as a bonus here, you have to make sure you're optimizing your title, your tags, and description. And to do that correctly, I recommend you use TubeBuddy. And if you want to use TubeBuddy, I have a code called TommyBryson, my name, and it gives you around 20% off. So go ahead and use it if you actually want to, but again, only if you're serious about making content on YouTube. It's around $5 a month. I've been subscribed for the past like 2 years or so already, but it makes a lot of sense, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow, and if this video helped you in some way, then my job has been done. Thank you guys for watching. As always, any questions, comment down below. That way, I can make a video tomorrow about any questions you actually have regarding whatever your question actually is. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to also like this video. On top of that, also, subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. And on top of that, if you want to talk to me or call me one-on-one, subscribe to my Patreon, link down below, or send me a DM on Instagram at TommyBryson. And if you want to watch that video from 2 years ago when I had 2,000 subscribers, here's the video right here. And click me out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.